Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm here with Doug Garland of Bear Notch Skiing, and we do the cross-country skiing with you.
Yes, that's right.
So the Nordic skiing, and you're down in Bartlett, correct?
Yes. We're located just 3.7 miles west of Attitash, but we do cross-country skiing and snowshoeing.
And the snowshoeing,
Yes,
that's right, that's right.
So both things work out very nicely.
Yes.
And we're located right at the base of the Haystack Mountains, and the views in the morning are just spectacular.
Oh.
This morning it was all iced up over because we had that little bit of freezing rain last night,
yeah.
and it's like a crystal palace out
Oh,
there.
my
It is so pretty out there.
And you guys are very family-friendly, you're dog-friendly.
Yes. We are a family business. Two of my brothers and I, along with a couple of our good friends, run the place. And so my brother does ski instruction. One brother does the lessons, and my other brother does the grooming.
And you said Clifton is the brother that does the lessons?
Clifton does the lessons,
and is it John?
John is actually
John
the groomer.
does the grooming.
The invisible groomer, nobody sees.
Yeah, he's the invisible groomer because he's always grooming, so nobody knows who he is.
And he's out there again today because we got a net gain yesterday of 3 inches out of that storm.
Oh, wow.
You know, it was a long day, and we were locked in around 15 to 19 degrees just about all day long. Toward the end, we got a little rain on top of it, but it's grooming out fantastic today.
Wow.
It's like a sugar granular with a wet, it's still a little damper than you'd like, but it's a sugar granular with a wet powder mix in it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, people can love it.
Awesome. And then you guys also, you have a nice little operation set up because you do the soups and the home fresh bread,
That's
the
right.
baked bread.
When I left there, Clifton, who does the lessons, also does the bread.
That's what happens in a family operation. One person wears many hats, right?
And Patty will be doing the soups and stuff, and they were getting prepared as I left. So, you know, everything's going to be ready when the skiers show up.
That's great.
And it's a really nice laid-back situation in the warming station. You know, people socialize, they have their soups, their breads, and nothing smells much better than homemade bread anyway. So it's really just a nice place to be.
Actually, for lunch yesterday, I had soup and bread.
Yeah.
It is the thing to have.
Well, it works out well.
Year.
You know, people go out for an hour and a half ski, or maybe a 2-hour ski, come back and they'll have a soup and a bread, and maybe go out for another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I say, very laid-back pace. Our tickets are much more economical than you say an investment at a down here area. So you just set your pace and enjoy the day. You know, and it is set up. The lower river frontage. I was down there just yesterday, and the lower river frontage is fantastic for beginners. I mean, it's scenic and simple. Even a skier that has hardly ever been out on skis can go down there and they'll get the feel of what cross country is all about, because it is really about the beauty of the nature. And down by the river, you get the audio visual. You know, you listen to that river flow, and it's just so relaxing.
I know that sounds so amazing, the river going by, and not every cross-country operation has that. So you guys are really lucky with the beautiful views. You get a nice amount of snow being right on the edge of the notch there, but you're not too far into the notch because you're actually pretty close to North Conway Village still. I mean, I lived in Bartlett, and it took me between 15 and 20, not even 20 minutes to get to North Conway. So so you guys aren't far actually. You're just tucked away enough to where it's private and secluded and you have that tranquility, but you're not so far away that it's a hike to get
It's the upper Saco River Valley. You know, we like to call it Mount Washington Valley, but really it is the Saco River Valley, and we're up in the pristine end of it. You know, there is just about zero development on our network whatsoever, and you're surrounded by the National Forest.
Yes.
So every view you get is a protected view, basically.
Yes.
And then the National Forest did go out and do a cutting up on their property, which they do, and they open up some fantastic views that weren't there last year. So, so even people that have skied at our place for years,
come check it out this year.
No, they come by and they say, "What happened out here?" Because all of a sudden it's just spectacular views.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like an amazing, amazing business that you guys have running there with the family, and I can't wait to come check it out myself.
Well,
if they want to, if viewers that haven't seen you, or even people that have been with you before, they want to find more information, what's your website for them to visit?
It's bearnotchskitouring.com.
bearnotchskitouring.com.
Yeah, and that should go over the lessons and things along that line.
Okay.
You know, and we're very economical as far as 16 and under, as long as they're skiing with an accompanying adult gets to ski free.
That's awesome.
And and our rentals are only $10 for juniors and $15 for adults.
Wow.
So,
I would take those prices any day.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, that's what it's part of the laid back. You know, our whole goal here is people come up for a vacation.
Yeah.
And they want to make some memories, and they want to be good memories.
Yeah.
And that's what we work hard to do. I have a family. I went on vacations. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know, you want somebody else to do all the work, and you enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want to pay an arm and a leg to do it.
And you don't want to cost you an arm and a leg.
Exactly.
At least a lot
you
of
don't
families
want
can't
to stress
afford.
over vacation
Yeah.
about how much your vacation's costing you. Yeah.
So no, it's a very economical way to have a great day.
I love it. And then for the conditions, sometimes you ask people to call in. What's that number for people to call in?
If they want to call, head to the touring center. It'd be 603-374-2277.
Okay.
But they can pretty much rest assured that we groom every day.
All right.
And I do send out faxes, and they can check the website. I update the conditions on that daily.
Okay.
Just to let people know, because it's the last thing I want somebody to come on my doorstep. I mean, why would I tell them anything but the truth?
Exactly. Well, and then and you've got your invisible brother that's out there grooming.
Oh, he's out there now, yeah. Yeah.
John, the invisible man.
We may expose him. I think they're going to come up and do a
Clifton's more
shoot.
visible. He's doing the lessons.
Clifton's very visible, yes.
And making the bread.
And making the bread, yeah.
All right, well, always a pleasure to see you.
I'm glad
Thanks
to
so
see
much
you
for
again.
coming back.
Oh, I'm glad.
And I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to coming down there and checking you guys out in person.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
those views.
Okay.
All right, and make sure you stay tuned. We've got so much more coming up on Welcome to White Mountains today.
I'll just end up with let us make a bear nut believer out of it.
Exactly.